What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to Battleshock Wargaming Studio. In today's video, we're going to be playing an exciting game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Michael, tell us a little bit about what we're doing today.
So today we're going to be playing my Stormcast Eternals versus David's army debut of the Fyreslayers.
Yep, I'm really excited to get these bad boys on the table. I did a weird list today. It's all dwarves on foot.
Oh.
So it's going to be really exciting for you guys to see. Before we take a look at the list, big shout out to baronofdice.com for providing all of our beautiful dice. If you're interested in what he has to offer, hit the link down below. There's a promo code there to save you a couple bucks. So let's take a look at the armies. All right, so here's the Fyreslayers army I'm playing today. I'm going to be the Greyfyrd Lodge, so my foot heroes are going to have +1 wound, and they're both going to have artifacts of power. I'm going to be using Urgold runes throughout the course of the game to get enhanced effects to my troops. In the front is the Rune Sun. He's my general. He has Spirit of Grimnir, so my Urgold rune enhanced effect goes off on a 5 instead of a 6, and his axe is +1 to rend and damage because of the Axe of Grimnir. We've got Master Rune of Unbreakable Resolve on the Flamekeeper for that sweet 3-up ward, and then we've got Gotrek. We've got 2 units of 10 Volkite Berserkers with double axes. They get extra attacks for a worse save. They can fight once per battle at death, and they have throwing axes. Now we've got some Volkite Berserkers with Warpick and Sling Shield. 2 units of 10 of these. Better save, less attacks. They're going to be holding objectives for me. Coming in next, we've got the Hearthguard Berserkers with broad axes. These are -1 rend, 2 damage, and they're going to be bodyguards to my general. We've got a unit of 10 Hearthguard Berserkers with Flamestrike poleaxes. These do mortal wounds on 6s in exchange for less rend and damage, and they will have a 4-up ward if they're within 9 of a hero. Then we've got some beautiful Fyreslayers dice that I'm going to be using today. All right, so that's my sweet little Fyreslayers army. Let's take a look at Michael's.
All right, everybody, let's take a look at the Stormcast Eternals today. Today I'm going to be bringing the subfaction Hammers of Sigmar, mostly because for that 6-up ward, and I'm going to be taking some Hammers of Sigmar named characters. So let's take a look at our general today. My general is going to be the Lord Imperatant. He's going to have the Arcane Tome for his relic, and then he's the Master of Magic for his reroll to cast. And he's going to know Celestial Blades, which is going to give 1 unit a +1 to wound. Next up, we have Bastion Carthalos. He's going to be coming in with that big damage 4 hammer, Uskavar the Sunderer. See if he can snap some dwarves. Next up, I have the Knight with Banner. He's going to be having a reroll charge aura, and then once a battle, he can either try and heal or res some models. Then we have Vandus Hammerhand with his big old hammer. He's got that damage 3 hammer, and then he has a ability to give Redeemer units +1 attack. Speaking of Redeemer units, I have some Vindictors here. Everybody knows what Vindictors do at this point. He's going to be dropping in and just trying to hold some points. And for a style pick, I have some Sequitors. I really like these guys with those damage 2 Grand Hammers. They can actually be pretty bashy, so let's see what they can do today. Then I have Praetors. They have an ability to take wounds for a hero, and they're probably going to be hanging out with Bastion and protecting him a little bit. Then we have Annihilators with hammers and shields. These guys are going to be really good to try and tar pit something and hold it down. They're going to be coming in from reserve and seeing what they can do. And then we have the Annihilators with Grand Hammers. These damage 3 hammers are the big damage output for my army. Hopefully they can make their charge. And then I'm going to be using these beautiful Stormcast Eternal dice today. All right, guys, that's my list. Let's take a look at the battle plan that we're playing today.
All right, everybody, so here's the battle plan that we're going to be playing today. It's called Tectonic Interference. There's 3 objectives on the center line. We'll roll a dice at the beginning of each battle round, and one of them will become an alpha objective worth 2 points. The other 2 objectives will be beta objectives worth 1 point. We will also score for battle tactics, and we will score for grand strategy. I am going to be taking Hold the Line, which is a little risky because I'm low on battle line units, but that's what I'm doing. And Michael, what one are you going to do today?
I am also going to be taking Hold the Line.
All right, excellent. Well, enemy territory is split right down the middle, so we're starting pretty close to each other. Let's go ahead and take a look at who's got initiative. Welcome back, everybody. So we were both 2 drops. I started first, so I had initiative, and I'm going to go ahead and let Michael take the turn. So he's going to start with the top of battle round 1, Stormcast Eternals. Michael, what's your battle tactic, dude?
So battle tactic is going to be aggressive expansion.
Okay.
But we have a couple things to discuss before we get into top of battle round 1. First off, you've seen the lists, you've seen the armies, you know who's going first. So comment down below who you're rooting for this game. Let's go Fyreslayers, because even I'm rooting for Fyreslayers today.
Me too. I'm rooting for these little guys. Let's go, baby.
So I had 2 pre-battle round 1 abilities. First one is the Praetors. They started on the table. They selected a unit, which was Bastion, to protect. Bastion then does his ability to redeploy 2d3 units. He rolled 2, so he picked up and reset down the Praetors and himself, and we put them into reserve. So they're protecting him even though he's in reserve. Neato Babito. Now, go ahead.
He can't use his Lightning Fingers ability.
Nope.
Because he's in reserve, and until he comes down, he can't issue commands anywhere on the battlefield. So he's probably going to come out pretty soon, but right now, he can't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, we're going to start punching.
Right.
So battle tactic was aggressive expansion.
Sure.
And then for heroic actions, my Knight with the Banner will try and get a command point on 4-up, and he does not.
Okay, I will make Gotrek a wizard.
Oh, he's a wizard.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotrek.
We will do Mystic Shield from my Lord Arcanum. Not in Lord Arcanum, excuse me.
Lord
Imperatant onto the, yeah, that goes off.
Okay, I'll try to unbind. Doesn't unbind.
Okay.
So you have Mystic Shield on who?
Mystic Shield on these Vindictors in the front.
Okay.
That's all of our hero stuff. It's time to get into movement.
Quickest hero phase you've ever seen. Michael's gonna move, we'll be right back. All right, Michael, why don't you tell me what you did for your movement phase, starting with the bad boy Bastion right here.
So Bastion and the Praetors drop down. They're sitting on top of the point and they're yelling, "Bring it on" to all of those Fyreslayers in front. And then all the Redeemers, the Knight, and the Lord, they all moved and ran.
Excellent.
And then we have the Sequitors. The Sequitors, they're all up on the point. Vandus is hanging out behind them. And then we have some splash damage who's going to come down from these annihilators who are within 7 inches or outside 7 because of guided by lightning from the Imperator.
All right, Michael, so you've got a little bit of splash damage to do. Where are you going to start?
Let's start with those Volkite Berserkers with those axes. On a 3-up? Nope. And then we have the Hearthguard Berserkers with the big axe. That hits.
Okay.
For D3. For 2 mortals, and they have a ward, right?
They have a 4-up ward. Save 1, fail 1, so
Okay.
one guy's got 1 wound.
And then, I can't tell if the Rune Sun is within 10.
Well, let's look.
No.
He is not.
Okay. So that's it. We're going to get right into charges.
All right, Annihilators are going to charge, baby. 7-up re-rolling. Fails 1.
Huh. That's a 9.
Gets a 9. All right. Moving them in. Michael's finished his charge. He's staying outside of 3 of the Hearthguard, which is smart. He's going to be doing some impact hits now. 9 dice on 4s.
4s? Oh, David. Oh, that was 8 mortals.
8? Okay. Now you're going to start your combat, and I am going to do an ability. It's called Fierce Counterattack.
Okay.
So I'm going to pile in and fight you first.
Excellent.
And then I am going to do another ability that is on the Berserkers themselves. And you'll be happy to know I have no rend on my weapons, so you don't need to do all-out defense, because it's not going to benefit you in any way.
Oh, that's...
Berserk Fury. Once per battle at the start of the combat phase, you can say that this unit will unleash its Berserk Fury. If you do so until the end of that phase, if a model is slain, it can fight before it's removed from play. So basically, we're going to activate into these Annihilators twice and see if we can do some damage.
Sure.
The odds are probably not, because there's no rend. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to use the command point. I'm down to 2, and I'm going to pile in first. Okay, so we've got 13 attacks with the Fire Steel hand axes. These are 3s and 3s. Make 6 saves. No rend.
2 ups. Save them all.
Darn it. Good try, guys. Okay.
I'll issue a command from Bastion for them to all-out attack.
Okay.
3, 6, 9.
My fierce counter strike was not very fierce.
And then hitting on 2s. They all 9 hit. And then we're going to wound on 3s. So 3, 6, 7 wounds, rend 1.
Failed all of them, so that's 14 damage and they die. And then they're gonna fight you again. Threes and 3s. Make 6 saves again.
2 ups.
Wow, not a single one. Nice job. All right, Volkites go down. Well, that was a pretty productive turn. You got rid of a unit of Volkites. Let's go ahead and snap off. We'll go on to the hero cam and see how many points you scored.
All right, Wargamers, we're going to score it up for the Stormcast Eternals. I'm holding the primary over there. I'm holding this point here, so it's 3 points, and I completed my battle tactic of aggressive expansion. So 5 points, Stormcast Eternals. We're getting in the bottom about around 1. David, what's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be seize by force. I shall control more objectives than you at the end of this turn.
All right, seems doable, yeah.
And I have no other hero phase shenanigans aside from picking my rune. I
Consult the bones.
Consult the rules. We're gonna go for the rune of Relentless Zeal. This is add 2 to move characteristic, and on a 5-up, because of my general's ability, add 2 to charge rolls as well.
Ooh, let's see that 5.
Let's see what happens. Yeah,
Nope.
No 5. So
Okay.
we're just gonna be moving +2. I'm gonna get into movement phase, and we'll be back in a minute to show you, hold on a second.
Shouldn't we do heroic
We
action?
should do heroic actions. I'm going to try to get a command point. I do not.
I will try to get another command point, this time with Vandus. No.
Okay, well, we can just sniff that out. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
All right, the Fyreslayers have completed their movement. David, walk me through what you got going on here, starting with this little guy hiding in the building.
The Auric Flamekeeper is in cover, and he is staying close enough to these 2 units here to do his little thing when they die.
Could you remind me what this dice is? Because it's certainly not a wound marker.
So every time a Fyreslayer's model dies within his aura, it goes up by 1. Once it goes up to 6, I can use it to unleash abilities. And when we get to that point, I will let you know what those abilities are.
All right, awesome. Now, what else we got going on over here?
The Flame Strike pole axes are getting ready to charge into Bastion and those Praetors. We've got a unit of Volkites that ran to give Lookout Sir to my hero and get a little bit closer to the objective. Then over here, we've got Gotrek Gurnisson, who moved a mighty 10 inches towards the blob over there. He's not in there yet, but he's gonna get in there eventually. Then we've got 10 models on that objective in the center. And then over here, we've got the broad axes, my general, and a unit of Volkites with pickaxes getting ready to throw some axes at the annihilators. Okay, so we've got 21 throwing axes going into the annihilators. Let's see if we can do a wound or 2. 4s and 4s.
This is from both units, right?
This is from all of the units over there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You got 2. 2 out of 21. That ain't bad.
Huh.
Okay, well,
right.
Nothing happens. That's what axes do.
Yep.
Now we're gonna move over to the other throwing axes. Okay, so We've got 7 going into the Praetors.
I'm going to all out defense to bump them up to 2.
Okay. One.
Saved it.
Beautiful. All out defense was worth it. All right, let's go ahead and charge. We're going to charge with those pole axes.
Hey, yeah.
Get a 10.
Nice.
All right, let's charge into some annihilators. Let's charge with the broad axes first.
Okay.
Get an 8.
Let's say that would do it.
Let's charge with the general. He's got a death wish. He's going in. And we'll charge with the Volkites as well.
Okay.
They got a.
They perilled.
They got a 2.
You want to reroll?
I am not going to reroll because I only have 2 command points, so they'll stay out.
Okay. So we're going to do 8 pole axes into Bastion. 12 into the Praetors.
And then the leader is right there.
Okay.
So let's do the 2, 4, 6, 8.
So we will all out on the Praetors.
Okay.
Because it's no Ren, but it's mortals, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Hearthguard Berserkers with pole axes. So there's no reason to all out defense because they don't have rend.
It pushes them to a 2.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking about these guys because they are 2. Wholly within 9. Okay. Let's do an all-out attack on this unit because this is pretty important.
Yep.
So we're looking at 2s and 3s. No 6s into the Praetors. Or, I'm sorry, this is...
Yeah, that was in...
This is into Bastion.
That's 8 attacks into Bastion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Bastion has 4 saves, no rend.
4. Okay, 3 ups.
Nice save. Okay, and then we've got 13 attacks going into the Praetors.
And they all out defense.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh my god, look at all those 6s, David.
It's 10 mortal wounds.
Okay, just a casual 10 mortals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Did everything else fail?
No, this is wound rolls.
Okay, go ahead and do your rune rules.
And then 5 regular saves.
3, 4, 5. So 2 ups here. Failed 1.
Okay, that's 11 damage.
Okay, 6s. Let's see if Hammers of Sigmar can save my unit here. Huh? Nope.
They did not. That's okay though, Bastion is now pissed.
Oh, he's so upset. So we're gonna do 8 explosions to you.
9 explosions.
No,
No, they're Thunderstrike. 12 explosions. Oh, because one
guy
was out.
One guy's out. Yep.
8 explosions. Got it.
Huh. There's the 6s I wanted.
Okay.
So you get 3 6s to you, so 3 mortals.
I have a 4-up ward, and I failed them all.
Okay.
So 1 guy dies and 1 guy takes a wound.
We're gonna do the 3 annihilators into the Hearthguard with the battle axes.
Okay, sounds good. I will do all-out defense.
Okay. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. And wound on 3s. Only 2 wounds, David.
Okay, 2 wounds, -1, so I'm back to my 5-up. I save 1, fail 1, it's 2 damage, then I have a 4-up ward, and I failed them both, so 1 guy goes down, 1 guy takes a wound.
All right, you want to try and snap them?
Sure. I'll fight with my Rune Sun first.
We will all out defense.
Okay. The War Axe is -2 rend and 3 damage because of his artifact.
Okay.
So you're going to be on 1s back up to 3s.
Yep.
Okay. 5 attacks, 3s and 3s. Everything hits. Everything wounds. These are 3 damage apiece when they go through.
Oop. I saved them all.
Oh, darn it. Okay, now, because my retinue is within 3 of him, they get to fight right away. They're all in range, so I'm not going to pile them in. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 attacks. Actually, hold on a second. Let me double check that the leader gets an extra attack. Yeah, the Carl gets an extra attack. Okay, these are going to be -1 Ren, so you're back to a sweet, sweet 2 up. 3s and 3s. Seven.
7. Oop. I failed 3, David.
You failed 4.
I failed 4, David.
That's 10 damage.
Oh no. They're not wholly within 12, so they're dead.
Yeah, I guess one guy is just a little bit out. But you can explode into me.
Oh goody. 1, 2, 3.
Those were good until, though I didn't think I was gonna get a single damage through, dude.
All back at the Hearthguard. 2 mortals to be said.
Okay, Hearthguard have a 4-up ward. Saved them both.
Saved them both. Remove the annihilators.
They did their job.
So Bastion's gonna all-out attack.
Okay.
So we're hitting on 2s. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. They all hit.
Okay.
Wound on 2s. They all wound.
Okay.
Ren 2, sir.
They go through.
They're 4 damage each, so 16 damage. Sir.
Okay, and then I have my wards.
Yep.
I forgot about the rend. 4, 12, 16 damage. Easy, easy. 4s. I think I just suicided my my Hearthguard. That's their debut. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That's the end of the turn. We'll turn off and we'll be right back to show you what we scored.
All right, Wargamers. David's completed his turn. David, what'd you score?
1 point. I underestimated the damage output that Bastion was going to have. He did 16 damage, and I only shrugged 3 of the 16 damage, or something like that. So lost a lot of Hearthguard. Luckily, I was able to pass Battle Shock. Did not get that point. Did not get that battle tactic. So 1 point. So now we're into the roll off. We'll see what happens. Roll it, Michael.
Okay. Hoop. A 4. It's a respectable roll.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. So obviously I'm going to take the turn. Let's roll for where the primary is going to be, so that we know.
Right there.
Okay.
All right.
Great for me.
Cool.
We're going to clean up a little bit, and we'll be right back for the top, battle round 2.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Top of battle round 2. Michael's going to take the turn at Stormcast Eternals. Michael, what's your battle tactic, bro?
Battle tactic is going to be ferociously advanced. I'm just going to run 3 units right back here.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Running 3 units. And what are you going to do for your heroic?
Heroic action, we're going to try and get a extra command point with Vandus, 4 up, and he does.
Okay, I'll give him 1.
Cool.
And I am going to make Gotrek a wizard again.
Oh, he's a wizard. Okay. My wizard is going to do Mystic Shield onto Bastion.
Okay.
And that went off on a 9.
You rolling so high, brother? I'm down with an 11.
Denied. Okay, no Mystic Shield for me.
Lightning Fingers.
I'm going to Lightning Fingers now. We're going to Lightning Fingers onto maybe we're going to Lightning Fingers onto the
Flamekeeper?
yeah.
Okay, he's got 6 wounds because he's +1.
Here we go. Hook, 6s, 1 mortal.
Okay, he takes it.
Okay. And I didn't say, but the ferociously advancing are the Vindictors, and Lord.
Okay, sounds good.
That's it, yo. It's time to get to movement. Got a little bit of shoesteen. Then we're gonna scrap.
All right, we'll be right back to show you his move. Michael, we're back from your movement phase. Tell me what you did, dude.
These 3 units ferociously advanced. So battle tactic complete. Bastion moved to the side, or stood perfectly still, excuse me. It was this gentleman, the knight with the banner. He moved to the side. He's gonna go in for no reason whatsoever. He's my new model, and I wanna play with him.
Okay.
Then on this side, we have Sequitors, and Vandus all moved up. And then at the end, we have the annihilators with the grand hammers have dropped down. So we're getting ready to do a little bit of splash damage.
All right, so Michael's got splash damage into my Rune Sun right here, the Berserkers right here, and then the Volkites over here on the other side. So why don't you start with the Rune Sun?
Rune Sun on a 3, nope.
Okay.
Hearthguard, nope. And Volkite, yes.
Okay, Volkites take.
1.
1 mortal wound, beautiful. They don't have a save, so they're just gonna take it. Now we've got Vandus Hammerhand with his Storm Breath. Where are you gonna aim that Storm Breath at, dude?
We're gonna do it at the Hearthguard, see if we can kill that 1 wounded gentleman.
Okay, that's a good idea. It fails. Okay. Now we're gonna get into some charges.
Let's just stay there since we're already over there. Let's just charge it up. It's gonna be charge the clock.
Sounds good.
So let's go in with the unit Sequitors on the far side. They rolled a 5.
Okay, 5 is good enough.
Let's go Vandus. Let's go Vandus Ranger. Okay, he rolled a 9. Let's do the next Sequitor unit. They rolled a 6.
Okay, that gets him. Okay, and we've still got some annihilators chilling. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna charge. We're looking for a 7. That's a 7.
Okay, beautiful. They get in just right.
Yep. Now they need to do their mortals.
Yep. Mortals on 4s on 7 dice.
Only 3 mortals.
Okay.
And the knight's looking for a charge. He rolled a 7.
Okay. Okay, so we were looking up a rule for the Flamekeeper. He's full boosted because those guys went in and died earlier, so he's going to use Grimnir's Wrath. Anytime a model in my poleaxe unit is slain, they will get to fight before they're removed from play. So I'll just get some extra attacks in. I know they're on their last leg. I want to see if they can do a little bit of damage as well.
Sure.
All right, so I'm counter-striking into the Sequitors over here on the right with a command point. Right. Michael is going to add 1 to the attacks of these guys here.
That's from Vandus, and then both units are going to empower shields for their 5-up wards.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to put 7 guys into this unit, and then I've got 1 guy who's out. He'll go ahead and swing into Vandus.
7. Okay, fantastic. I will all-out defense with the Sequitors.
Okay, the big unit, or the unit that I'm fighting now.
The unit that you're fighting.
Okay. So this is going to be 3s and 3s. Make 7 saves at -1.
So looking for force. Failed 4.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
And looking for 5s. So 2 guys. So eat the guys with the shields, please.
Boop, boop. Not very good. And then we're going into Vandus. One wound.
Feel it.
2 damage.
6s. Got them both. All right, Vandus is going to fight into your Rune Sun.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so we're attacking with Heldenson. He has 3 attacks, but he gets +2 attacks if he made a charge move. So 5 attacks with Heldenson. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on doses. So 2 wounds, rend 1.
5 up. Save 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
On 3 ups, I pass it to my boys. They all get passed to the boys, and then the boys have a 4-up ward.
Nice.
And they fail 1. Okay.
And then his claws. 3 hits. No wounds from the claws. Uh-oh.
The Volkite Berserkers going into the Annihilators with Grand Hammers before they die. I should have elected that they're going to fight on death, but I think we obviously know that they're going to fight on death.
Sure.
Once per battle ability. Okay, let's go. 3s and 3s.
Uh-oh, not the best start. Okay.
Make 4 saves.
Yep. 3x. Failed 2, David.
Okay.
6s. Failed 1, David. All right, so Bastion is going to all attack.
Okay.
So 2s and 2s. 3 hits. 3 wounds, Ren 2.
12 damage. I'm going to roll my ward saves. One guy's left on a wound.
Oh! Okay, so 2 guys get to fight.
Two guys are going to fight you. 3s and 3s. Oh, by the way, this is going into the banner.
Right,
obviously.
We talked about that. I knew that.
That's 4 mortal wounds.
Uh-oh. Okay. 6s. All right, so he's taken 3 damage so far.
Okay. Make 2 more saves.
3s. Failed 1.
Okay, he's taken 4 damage. And then do you roll the ward for that 4th damage?
No, I haven't done that yet. Hup. Oh, I saved it. So
There you go.
3.
Okay. Leader with the poleaxe. He doesn't need to pile in because he's got a 2-inch range.
Okay.
But do I want to pile in and keep Vandus, or Bastion's already still in, so I don't need, there's no reason to pile in. All right, 3 attacks.
Oh my god.
2 mortal wounds.
6s. I saved them both.
Oh no! 3s. Okay, 2 saves.
I saved them both.
You just rolled double 6s again. 36 times 36. Okay, well, I'm so glad that I fought you. I thought he was dead. He only has 5 wounds.
Yeah, I thought he was dead too.
Ah,
I mean, you're still going to get to go one more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can kill him with that guy.
Well, we're going to see. Well, I'm going to just activate it right now.
Okay.
Oh, 4 attacks, David.
They're 2 damage too.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Here we go. Hit on 3s. Nope. Wound on 3s. Yeah. Ran 1.
Save 1, fail 1.
2 damage. Oh, he's alive.
He's alive. The Rune Sun has 5 attacks. 3s and 3s.
Now, I did no damage to him, right? Or did I do 1?
You did 3, and then I passed it all to my retinue, and then I shrugged all but 1 damage.
Yeah.
So you did 1 damage with Vandus.
Okay, here we go.
So if you were a monster, let's just soak this in for a second. If you were a monster, that would have been 9 mortal wounds.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not.
But instead,
Nothing.
make 2 saves, -2.
Okay, he's got 3 up, so save 1, failed 1.
3 damage.
6s. Failed them all.
Okay.
So he's taken 5.
He has taken 5. Okay.
Now it's time for the sequiturs.
Okay.
So let's scooch in that grand hammer on the edge. Yes. 3, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7 grand hammers from that unit.
Okay.
3s and 3s.
Should have gone for exploding 6s. That would have been insane.
Clearly. 3 at -1.
6s? Oh! Just shrug, 6 damage. That's great.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to pile in with my Berserkers. War pick. 3 war picks going into Vandus. This is 3s and 4s. Yeah. 1 save, -1.
4 up. Save it.
Oh, okay. I'm still glad I went in.
Okie dokie. Let's just stay there.
Okay.
And let's pile in the sequiturs. 6 great hammers.
Yep. 6 great hammers and 6 storm smite regular mauls.
Let's start with great hammers. 6 great hammers. We're getting an additional attack because of Vandus. 5 hits. 3 wounds, rend 1.
6s. Failed them all. And then 4s. Failed 3. One guy goes down, one guy takes a wound.
Okay. And then the little maces, they all hit.
Okay.
Only 3 wounds.
Okay, these are no rends, so 5s.
Nope, they're still rend 1.
Oh, yes they are.
But they're single damage.
That's right. Failed them all. Single damage, 4s. Take another damage, so another guy goes down.
3, 6, 9, 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Lots of misses.
That's good.
Wound on 2s. Okay, so
4 minus
4
2
minus 2
goes through.
Okay, so it's 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, they're all gonna fight you. 3s and 3s. You've got 5 saves.
3 ups. Failed 3.
4. You had 3 1s and a 2.
Okay. 6s. So take 3 damage, so 1 guy dies.
Beautiful. Is that combat?
That is finally combat.
That was a combat, man.
That was a 20-minute combat phase.
I lost a lot of dwarves. All right, let's snap off. We'll be right back to let you know how it went. Welcome back, everybody. Michael, you had a turn. That was a lot of combat. My dwarven army is dwindling. I've got a full health Gotrek getting ready to smash into part of your army, though, so that's good. How many points did you score?
So I hold 1. I hold the primary.
For
so
3.
For 3, and then I completed my battle tactic.
For 5.
For 5.
Okay, so it's 10 to 1. Don't try to be cool and use battle tactics out of the new codexes, kids. You should probably do one that you can achieve, because now I am 9 points behind. But that's okay, because I've got a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but I got a plan. So my plan this turn is to do Savage Spearhead, get 2 units wholly within enemy territory. Michael let me keep 2 Volkite Berserkers alive, and he has 2 Annihilators, so he was not able to steal that objective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out of combat, continue holding that objective for this turn, move my Hearthguard with Poleaxe out of combat, wait for the next turn, hopefully get a rally off if I get the turn. That'll be the plan, and then Gotrek's going to go do stuff, and then I've got to try to clear this right flank out. So that's my plan. I am going to try to, well, I get 1 command point because it's the beginning of the turn, and I am going to try to get 1 more command point. Let's give it a shot. It's going to go on my general.
Okay. I'm going to Finest Hour with Vandus.
Okay.
He's going to take a lot of
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds left. It would be nice if he stayed alive, right?
Yeah, right.
Because I've got a couple ways to damage him. I'm gonna throw axes at him.
Right.
Then I'm going to swing at him with a couple attacks and hopefully take him down. So
Yep.
I think that's a good one. All right, let's get into hero phase. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Awakened Steel. I believe it's called Awakened Steel. Stand by. Okay, I'm gonna do the Rune of Awakened Steel. Improve the rend characteristic of melee weapons used by Fyreslayers units by 1. And if I roll a 5 up right here, I'm going to improve the rend of all of my weapons by 2.
Do it.
Nope, it's just by 1.
Okay.
And for my heroic action, I am going to... Oh wait, I already did command point. Darn it! Yep. I was going to do the thing where he gets to do his full bracket. He gets to use the enhanced effect. Okay, that's fine. I have no other hero phase stuff to do, so let's get into movement and I'll show you guys what I did.
All right, David, you've completed your movement. Walk us through what you got going on over here.
My broadaxes are stuck in with my Rune Son, who is also stuck in. We've got 10 Volkite Berserkers that are already in combat with the pickaxes over there. Then if you look into the center here, these guys retreated because I'm still holding that objective, so that'll give me 1 more turn of scoring on that objective. And then I retreated the poleaxe 3 inches away. May need to Yep, and then Gotrek's over here, close to charge, and then I've got some Volkites right there. So we're gonna throw some throwing axes. All right, we're gonna throw 6 axes at the Sequitors. 4s and 4s. Perfect math. Oh no, nothing happened.
Oh no.
What do you know? With the throwing axes, nothing happened. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 going into Vandus because I got a full unit plus my Rune Sun.
You want to all-out attack?
Do I want to all-out attack? You're funny. No, it was actually pretty good though. If I kill him right now, I will be stoked, but I'm not like expecting it to happen because you've only got 2 saves and you're on a 2-up.
Correct the mundo. Yep.
Okay, he's alive. And then we've got 6 going into the Knight Vexillor with the Banner of Apotheosis. All right, 6 attacks going into the Banner Man.
Come on, Banner.
Perfect math again. Let's see if I can actually get one through. Nope. Good job, axes. Snip, snap. Okay, let's get into some charges. The charge that matters, we're gonna do Gotrek Gurnisson. Hit. He rolls a 4. I don't know if that's good enough. Nope, he needs a 5. So we're gonna re-roll it. All right, Gotrek. Okay, he rolled a 7. I saw a 1 and pooped my pants, but he rolled a 7.
7.
Okay, Volkites with the pickaxes are charging. 7. Okay, Bladed Fling Shield. After I make a charge move, pick an enemy unit within 1 of this unit and roll 1 dice for each model in this unit. Each 6 is a mortal wound.
Oh, you're gonna...
So let's see if we can snipe that Banner Man because I got 10 dice to do it.
Okay.
All right.
He only has 2 wounds.
Show me some runes. 3 runes.
Okay.
You need to roll 2 6s or he's dead.
2 6s. You're right. Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
You got it.
We got the Banner Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna explode back to you. 1 mortal to you.
Okay, I will take a wound. Okay, Michael has some start of phase stuff to do. What about Vandus and his +1 attack? Who are you gonna give that to?
So Vandus is gonna give +1 attack to the 5-man squad of Sequitors.
Makes sense. And then what are you gonna do for your shields and or weapons?
They're both gonna empower shields.
They're both gonna empower shields, so both units have a 5-up ward and the big unit has +1 to its attacks.
Yep.
Excellent. I am going to activate with my Rune Lord first.
Okay.
Or my Rune Sun first.
Rune Sun.
Rune Sun. The Rune Sun, after he fights, if there is a unit of Hearthguard, his retinue, within 3 of him, they get to pile in and fight as well. So,
makes sense.
So we're gonna fire him up, and then we're gonna fire them up, and then it's gonna be your go.
Okay.
All right, let's do the all-out attack right here on Vandus, okay? Would you like to do any commands?
So he's gonna have 5 attacks.
2s, 3s, neg 3, 3.
Neg 3, 3. So if I all-out defense, I'll be looking at 4-ups.
Yep.
I have command points for days, so let's spend 1 and we'll all-out defense.
Okay, so 2s and 3s. Everything hits.
Okay.
3 wounds, neg 3, you're +2, so you've got a 4-up save.
4-up saves. Hook. I failed 2, so he's gonna be super dead.
6 damage. And he gets to explode.
I'm gonna take my 6s, just in case. Okay, he's still super dead. Now he's going to explode into your Rune Sun.
Okay. The Rune Sun.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He has 9 wounds?
He has 8. You're right. He has 8.
Rune Sun.
So 1 to you.
Was that a 6?
It was only 1 6.
Okay. I pass it, and then I shrug it.
Okay.
I love the new retinue rules. If you did anything right, guys, GW, when you made this battle tome, you made the retinue rules good. You can keep your squishy little 6 wounded heroes alive, which is great. Okay, let's go ahead and fight with the broad axes. And if you're looking to see if you still get those attacks, I would say yes.
What attacks?
Your +1 attacks.
Oh.
Even though he died. Because he did issue the command. He was like, fight well, guys. And then
I think he is. Keep going.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
And he is 9 wounds.
13 attacks. Yeah.
He is 9 wounds.
Okay, roll 1 more explosion.
It's not gonna matter. Oh, it matters.
I don't pass it, I take
Yeah.
one. I actually want the Rune Sun to take some damage now because, I mean, the only thing that can kill him is those. If you go kill him, then, you know, by all means. Yeah, let's fight with the broad axes. 2, 4,
Okay.
6, 8, 10,
Yep.
12, 13. 3s, 3s. That looked really good from where I was standing until I looked over and there were 3 more 2s. Make yourself 7 saves at -2 rend.
Okay, so we have 5s, or we have 6s rather. And now, so those all failed.
Those are 2 damage apiece.
Fives. So 1, 2, 3 dead guys. Okay, and then they explode to 6 attacks. No mortal steal.
Okay, cool. We're done. You get to activate now.
Calling for aid. Okay.
And they journeyed to the other side of the board. And how many command points do you have left? 2 plus a free one for him? Or no, you already used
Yeah,
one.
I have
with
2.
him.
I have 2 left.
You have 2 left. Okay. Your turn to activate. You should fight into Gotrek hard. Get him.
Just everything in a Gotrek. All right, so we have 2 attacks going at the berserkers,
Okay.
and then the rest of the Gotrek. So 2 attack at berserkers, 2 wounds, and 1 on the berserkers.
5s. Save 1, fail 1. 1 guy dies. He dies within 12 of the Flamekeeper. Flamekeeper's up to power 4. Okay, now he's gonna fight with the Vindictors that are left, the 4 of them into Gotrek.
1 mortal.
Okay.
And 4 saves.
Okay, so my 4 4-ups, or my 4 5-ups. I failed them all. And then I've got 4 3-up wards plus the ward from the other thing. He takes a wound.
Takes 1 damage.
He took a damage. That's not bad though from a Vindictor unit to, you know, damage a god.
Is he God? If they ask if you're a god, you say yes. All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna pile in with my Berserkers. And what I'm trying to do here is keep some of your Grand Maces from piling into me. All right, three Sling Shields, 3s and 4s.
Get it.
Okay. No, that would have been Ren 2. Okay. Mainly that was just to hold you back a little bit.
Sure. Hold me back, bro.
Hold me back.
So I guess they have to fight, yeah?
Yep.
Have to get to one of them.
Okay, so we've got 2 Great Maces going into the Volkites, and then we have a Great Mace and 2 small Great Maces going into the Hearthguard.
Yep.
I am going to all-out defense the Hearthguard.
Okay, we're going to all-out attack this unit.
Okay.
So we're hitting on 2s and 3s.
Okay.
So this is the Great Maces into the Berserkers.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s. Hitting on 3s. So 3, 5 at -1.
This is going into the Volkites, right?
Yes.
I failed them all.
Now those are 2 damage apiece, so
10 damage. Yikes.
5 guys.
1 Great Mace and 2 small maces into the...
So let's do the Great Mace. They'll hit. 2 wounds, -1.
I'm 4 up now, so 5s. Failed them both.
And it's 2 damage each.
4s. 1.5 dead broad axes.
Okay, and then the little mace. Here we go. So 2 at -1.
Saved them both.
Cool. Do we get to see what Gotrek does now?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
He's gonna fight into the Vindictors right in front of him. Okay, Gotrek has 6 attacks, -2 rend and 3 damage, re-rolling everything to hit and everything to wound. And if I roll a 6 to hit, it's a d6 mortal wounds, in addition to normal damage.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay. And then we've got 3s. Wow, that was really bad. So 3 at -2.
Save 1.
Okay, 6 damage.
Success. Save 1, so take 5 damage.
Okay.
So you get 3 explosions to you. No mortals.
Okay. That's his first attack. He fights again at the end of the turn.
Okay.
You're eligible to fight with these guys.
All right, so 2 into Gotrek.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hup. 2 wounds, sir. -1.
-1, so he fails them, and then he's got a 3 up. And he shrugs them.
Okay, and then 2 attacks into the Berserkers. 1 mortal.
Okay. Cool. Okay, now Gotrek gets to pile in and fight again. This is part of the small unit.
Yes.
So I can pile in this way. And I'm going to fight the other 5-man unit.
Okay.
Let's see if we can actually do something this time. Jeez. Okay, there we go. So that's 3d6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So you take 8 mortal wounds. And then we're going to do to wound. And then make 5 saves at -2.
5 at -2. So I failed 4 of those.
12 damage, so you've got 20 damage into that unit.
Okay, so I'm not rolling wards for that. So let's just do a couple explosions. Let's explode here and here.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, no, that's that unit. So it's just 1 explosion right here.
Okay, sounds good.
So 3 explosions to Gotrek. 1 mortal to you.
Saved it.
I tried to run away from him, but it didn't work.
Pickaxes are gonna fight now.
Okay.
4 pickaxes going into the Vindictors. 3s and 4s. 1 -2 rend.
Oh, failed it.
Single damage.
So we're gonna do 3 explosions into the Berserkers.
Okay.
No mortals.
Okie dokie.
That's it, yeah?
Yeah, Rune Sun fought, those guys fought, took that unit out. I mean, that was fine. I took that objective. I got my battle tactic. Yeah, all right, let's turn off for a second and we'll show you what I scored.
All right, Wargamers, it's bottom of battle round 2. It's only battle round 2, bro.
Feels like it's been a full day of gaming.
We're finally scoring points, though. So how did we do this turn?
I scored 5, like I should have in the first battle round. I stole this objective while staying outside 3 of Bastion. Gotrek got in there, he killed a unit of Vindictors and badly wounded 1 to take his numbers down, so I'm holding on to that. I'm looking at the general, which is really nice, so it's looking like a game. I'm behind in points, but if I can do a lot of work in a battle round, things could swing, so let's see how it goes. So you went first, you break ties, why don't you go ahead and roll?
Hup. Only a 2. All right, so we're going to Fyreslayers, getting the double turn. Let's see.
I don't think I've gotten a double turn against you in weeks.
No, it has been a while.
I know. So those of you who watch all of our videos know that Michael's been on a hot streak, so it feels good to get a battle round when it really matters.
It matters now. So let's see what Gotrek can do, see if he can kill my entire army.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
All right, Wargamers, it is top of battle round 3. Fyreslayers still alive.
Fyreslayers still alive, yeah.
What's your battle tactic, David?
My battle tactic is going to be slay the warlord. I can pile in and fight twice with Gotrek, so once he eliminates target number 1, he can pile into the general and kill him. I was gonna do Broken Ranks, but my plan is to go get the Imperator now. So now is the time to do Slay the Warlord. I can do Broken Ranks later. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to roll for my rune before I do anything else.
The rune?
The rune is going to be Rune of Searing Heat. This one, I do mortal wounds on my 6s to wound. And the enhanced effect is every single enemy unit that's within 3 of me takes D3, 1 mortal wound on a 2-up.
So they're so hot that while we're
They're so hot that they do 1 mortal wound.
in combat.
Okay, now before I actually do this, the other rune that I'm looking at is the Rune of Fury. The Rune of Fury allows me to add 1 to hit rolls for attacks.
Yep.
And then if it's enhanced, I get to add 1 to the attacks.
So they're so angry.
So which is better, mortals on 6s or +1 to hit and maybe +1 to attack?
Army wide?
Army wide if I roll a 5-up.
Is it on melee weapons or just period?
Attacks.
That's
All
really
attacks.
good.
Because
now your
throwing
axes?
Slinging mortals on 6s with the axes. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
No. The other ones, you get your +1 to hit on your axes and you get more attacks with your axes.
But they do mortal wounds on 6s with the axes.
Oh, the mortal wounds is on?
Yeah, because it's with
better.
attacks.
That's better.
That sounds like more fun. So that's what we're gonna do.
Because it's attacks, not melee attacks?
Yeah, if the unmodified root roll for an attack. Yes. Okay.
Flaming axes. So they took their axes and lit it on fire, and
Yeah.
now they're throwing.
So I could maybe kill myself out of combat and then charge and then get 2 more juicy targets.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Go for it.
We're gonna edit a bunch of this out, I'm sure. Rune of Searing Heat. Let's go. Give me that 5-up. No, it's a 1.
And you pair rolls.
And I parry.
And he explodes.
Yeah. On a 1 to 5, the standard effect applies. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't actually barrel.
Oh my goodness, thank goodness.
What's your heroic action?
My heroic action is going to be to get a command point.
With whom?
Gotrek!
Okay.
Okay, he gets
Oh, he's fine, yeah. What would I like to do? Well, I suppose I'll find a tower with the Imperator.
Okay.
And I'm going to immediately spend this command point over here from Bastion. I'm going to try and rally a Grand Hammer. 6. Nope.
Nice try.
I have so many that I will spend them frivolously.
Okay, I'm going to try to rally my my Hearthguard. So I get 9 dice.
Looking for 6s. Let's see those runes. Oop.
1 6.
Hey.
Okay, yes, it was worth
Hey.
it. We get 1 pole axe back. That is my hero phase, I believe. We're gonna go ahead and get into movement, and we'll show you what the old Fyreslayers did.
David, fastest movement I've ever seen. What you got going on here?
I am locked in combat with Gotrek and the Volkites.
Yes.
I ran my Auric Flamekeeper out of cover, so he can hopefully fill up, so he can do 1 more charge up before the end of the game.
Collecting everyone's souls as they die.
That's correct. We've got 2 Volkites that backed up so they could throw axes at this 2-man squad here. And then we've got these 2 pole axes that we're moving in to fortify the objective. I did have the option to maybe charge Michael because I was 6 inches away, but then he decided to redeploy, so he abandoned the objective and he's got his hammers over here. Then over here into the Sequitors, we've got my general, my Volkite Berserkers with sling shields, and my Hearthguard Berserkers with broadaxes, all getting ready to fight into that unit. But before we fight into any units, we're gonna throw some axes. Let's start over here into the Sequitors. All right, 11 shots. Yep, that's 11 guys. 11 shots into the Sequitors. 4s and 4s, but remember, if I roll a 6 to wound, boy oh boy, that's a mortal. In addition to normal.
Make it happen. There's 2 mortals, look at that.
Nope, it's the wound.
Oh.
But we're getting there.
I want them to be good.
I want it to be good too, because I spent so much time painting them. Obviously, this is not the best build. I'm new to Fyreslayers. I think it's a fun build.
Hey!
Okay, 2 mortal wounds and 4 saves.
Okay, 4 saves. Filled 1.
Okay. Then you have a 6-up mortal.
3 6s.
Oh
two.
my goodness, we did,
okay.
okay, so we did 1 damage.
Yep.
That is the first damage I've done. I'm assuming you want it on one of the small maces, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 4, we're gonna shoot with the guys that are farther away into the Vindictors. So these 2 Hearthguard are gonna throw their axes. 1 hit, 1 mortal.
6 up. Failed it.
Okay, and then you have a normal damage to make a save for as well.
Oh, that's right. Save.
Okay, so we did 1 damage. Cool beans. Now we're going to throw with the other Volkites. 1 hit, 1 wound.
Failed it.
Okay?
Saved it.
Failed it, saved
Does
it.
the Rune Sun, or does the Rune, does this guy?
No, he ran.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, 9 more. 4s. And
Oh, Jesus.
6s. Nothing. That's what axes do. But the Rune of Searing Heat helped me get 2 damage.
That's the most you've done with the axes all game.
Yeah, so that was fun. Okay, we're gonna get into combat. I don't think I have any charges to do because I am already locked in combat.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Let's start over here with the Rune Sun and his retinue.
Okay.
Okay, so Rune Sun gets to fight and then his retinue gets to fight. So Rune Sun goes in.
And all of those guys are empowering shields.
Okay.
These guys are going to die, so we'll all have defense.
Okay, sounds good. So they're on a 3-up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back to -2 rend. So this is 3s and 3s. You take 2 mortal wounds.
Uh-oh.
And then you've got 3 saves at -2.
3 saves, -2. Failed 2.
That's 6 damage, and you took 2 mortal wounds, so that's 8 damage so far.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6 damage.
Huh? I thought you said 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage, you take 6 damage.
What? I took.
Oh, you have 5s.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you just had your 6-up.
No, 5 ups.
So you took 3. Okay.
I was like, why would I take 6
Okay.
additional damage?
So you want these 2 to die, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
you keep your great maces.
And
Okay.
then I'll explode to you.
Okay.
It would all be towards the axes, big axes. Nothing.
Okay. Now the big axes are going to fight you. Let's do an all-out attack.
Okay.
2s and 3s. Everything hits. Yep. 4 mortals and 9 saves, -1.
Okay, 4 ups. Only failed 2.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
And then the 2 additional mortals, correct?
Correct, so you got 6 damage.
5 ups. Okay, the 5 ups no longer saved. So we got 1, 2, 3, that's just 1. So 2 into your great axes. Nothing. 4 mortals into, or 4 into your, okay. You're good to go. You kill everybody.
All right, Fyreslayers clear the flank. The captain versus Gotrek, huh? I like it.
Oh, he's gonna die no matter what.
Yeah.
So we might as well try and.
Michael's not scared.
Might as well try and.
He's
put a
like,
couple
let's
damage.
go, dude. Let's go.
4 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Okay.
Oh. 1.
Rend?
Minus 1.
Failed it.
Okay.
Then it's a single damage. And then I saved it.
Okay, so vicious teeth and claws.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The good boy, the good old boy is.
I think he's
is
got
going
like
in.
3 attacks actually. 4 attacks with the vicious beaks and claws, 3s and 4s.
Nice.
Okay, 1.
Saved it.
All right, get out of here.
Okay. I'm going to fight the general. He's got 6 attacks. Rerolling everything. 2d6 mortals. For 3.
Only 3 mortals.
And then we've got rerolling everything. And then you've got 6 saves, -2.
Failed 2 of those.
Okay, that's 6 damage plus 3 mortals. So you got 9 damage.
3, 6. 6 of this. Super dead.
Just barely dead, actually. He has 7 wounds. So if he would have rolled an extra 6, he would have survived.
So 3, 6, 7, 8. 6 is back to you.
Those are all separate. Separate dice, so 3s. Failed 1.
Okay.
So he takes a dam.
I did 1 damage.
Battle tactic complete.
Let's put them all into the berserkers.
Okay.
Everything into the berserkers.
1 mortal.
And 2 wounds. Round 1.
Saved 1, failed 1. I power up to 5. Okay, I am going to just make this real easy and just fight with Gotrek again into those guys, because he doesn't have anywhere else he can pile in if they die, so he might as well do the killing, because he's fun. So we've got 5 hits, no mortals. Make yourself 5 saves.
Oop. Okay.
15 damage.
Yep. 3, 6. We're going to just explode into the berserkers.
Okay, cool, sounds good.
3 mortals to the berserkers.
Okay.
Dude, that was it. I think it's time we clean up, we score up, and we'll show you what we did. All right, Wargamers, we're complete with Fyreslayers' turn. David, what did you score?
Scored 5 points. I hold 1, which is the beta. I hold 1, which is the alpha, and I completed my battle tactic by killing his warlord.
And this one's the alpha, right?
That's the alpha,
Right.
correct. Yep.
Well, it's 10 to 11.
10 to 11. I'm trying to claw back here.
You close the gap.
Yeah. Of note, we did get rid of all of Michael's battle line last turn from his starting army, so I did deny his grand strategy, so he's going to have to scramble to do that to me as well. However, he's ahead in the point game, so it might not even matter. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Battle tactic?
Battle tactic, I'm going to conquer, and I want to conquer this point.
Okay.
Because I should be able to fight you with Bastion and then walk onto the point with the Sequitors, and that should happen just fine.
Yep, yep.
For heroic actions, I'm going to try and get another command point with Bastion.
Okay.
This goes on a 2-up because my general's dead.
Correct.
So, yep.
You get it, and then he's got 1.
Yep. And then I still have 1.
Okay.
And
so you have 3 command points right now.
Correctamundo.
Okay. I will also try to get a command point. I'm going to try to get it with the Flame Keeper. He does not.
Okay. I'm going to try and rally my Grand Hammers.
Okay.
Nope.
I will rally my pole axes again. Two, 4, 6, 8. You get 1 more.
All right.
Okay.
And now we're going to do Lightning Fingers. I should really learn what the ability's called.
Okay.
Gotrek has 6 wounds.
He has 6 wounds left. Yep.
There we go.
He has 8 wounds.
That's what I meant.
So roll 2 more.
1 mortal, sir. Take you 3 up.
Okay. I failed it. It's fun when you hurt him. It's like, haha, he got hurt.
I don't think I'll ever kill him in this game. I've been poking at him and he's
That's like why I didn't fight Bastion, because he's the same. He's so hard to kill. I mean, even Gotrek with 2 activations, if you're spiking those 4s, I mean, he might survive.
Right. Okay, guys, that's it for hero stuff. We're gonna move into movement. Show you what we did.
All right, Michael, we're back from your movement phase. Tell me a little bit about what you did.
So the annihilators moved on to that point. So they're looking at an 8-inch charge if they want to go fight those gentlemen.
Okay.
Bastion waddled forward, and then the sequitors moved to get onto the point.
Yep. And I did not redeploy. I'm just having them come at me. So we'll see what happens. Do we have any shooting?
They have no shooting whatsoever.
Okay, excellent. We're gonna get into charges. Charge o'clock.
Charge o'clock. So let's go with these sequitors first.
Oh, before you do anything.
Okay.
Sorry. Before you do anything, I am going to use his ability to give these bad boys a 6-up ward.
Okay.
So Flamekeeper's ability is gone, and now you may charge me.
Okay. Sequitors going in. Roll
Okay,
6.
they get it.
Bastion. Going in.
9.
9.
That's pretty good. 8-up rerolling, that's pretty doable.
Let's go. Let's go, boys. 8 up.
That's a 7. Almost.
So my backup plan is over here, right?
Uh-huh.
This is my backup plan. That's a 5. So let's spend a command point to reroll.
Okay.
Hoop. 7 again. Okay, so we go into the other berserkers.
Okay.
Now they're going to do their impact hits.
Okay.
These are on 5 now.
They are on 5s now. Good call. Or not on 5s. Yeah, okay. On
5s. So only 2 more.
Okay. Yay! Let's counter strike over here, because I only need to do 1 more wound to kill one of those.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my command point and counter strike.
Okay.
And then I'm going to elect that they fight on death, and they fight on death, and they fight on death.
Okay, and then I will empower shields.
Okay, so any dead Volkite on the battlefield will get to pile in and fight before it dies.
Cool.
8 plus the Carl, so we've got 9 attacks. Pickaxes, this is 3s and 4s. Pretty good roll. We want some 6s here.
There you go.
1 6 and 3 saves into the annihilators.
So 3 saves. That's 4 saves. Okay. So I definitely failed at least one of those.
Okay, do you want to re-roll those or?
No, I rolled 3 saves. I rolled 4 dice.
Okay.
I failed twice. So
Okay.
I failed 1.
Okay.
And then 1 damage and 1 mortal. Right?
You've got 1 more mortal. Yep.
Okay. So can you tell me if they're wholly within 12?
You are.
Yay! It doesn't matter. Okay, so he dies. Next guy takes a wound, and then he explodes. 6s? No more. It's 2.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7 great maces.
Okay.
Not like that, they don't. Uh-oh. Only 3.
5s. I saved 1 and I failed 2.
Okay. They're 2 damage each.
Okay, so this guy is gonna die, and this guy is gonna die.
And then the little mace. 1. Nothing. That's it.
Okay,
You're-
they're gonna fight you.
Yep.
3s, and then 4s. 1 wound into the sequitors.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, yep.
5. Nope. 4 or 5. Failed at both. Took damage.
Single dam, that was the dead guys.
Rounded.
Let's fight with the pole axes into the sequitors. Where was this?
I was on one of these guys.
Boop. 2-inch range, 7 attacks. Now these do mortals to hit and to wound now because of the rune. So 3s and 3s.
Okay. So there's 4 mortals.
That's 4 mortals. and then 3s. 4 mortals and 1 save, no red.
So the save, failed it. So then I have 5 damage, right?
Correct.
So 2 guys die.
Okay. All right. What's next?
So next, we're gonna all-out attack with Bastion.
Okay.
This is with his attack or command point. And I'm gonna wild out, man. I'm gonna wild out. I'm gonna split attacks.
Yes!
I'm gonna do 2 attacks into the pole axes and 2 attacks.
Okay. Now before you do that, the pole axes do have a 4-up ward
I don't
because they're wholly within 9. Okay.
Yeah, I have 4 models, 5 models. So I'm going for it.
You're walling out.
On the pole axes, 2 hits, 1 wound, rend 2.
Goes through.
Yep, and 4 damage. Sweet Jesus.
Saved them all.
Okay,
good old 4-up ward save.
2 attacks on the other dudes. They both hit. They both wound. 4 damage, or 8 damage total there. So.
Those are -2.
Yep.
So I have a 6-up.
Okay.
And then I gave them a 6-up ward.
Okay.
I failed them.
Yep.
8 damage.
Yep.
7 damage. So 1's alive with 1 wound.
There you go.
Now I've lost 5, and then bravery 7. So, yeah, I mean, I still have my Carl for now. These 3 guys get to pile in and fight into Bastion. But do I even want to do? Wait, they can pile in and fight over here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
Were they in range to do?
Okay, that's a good question. There was 1 in range of him and 2 in range of them. I was just thinking about that.
Okay.
So 1 has to fight into Bastion. It's a waste of dice, but I'm
Well,
going
then
to
don't roll it. Just don't.
But I want to see if he
Okay.
wounds him.
He doesn't.
He
He hit
misses. 4. Okay, this is going into the Sequitors. Yeah. Okay, 4s. You take 1 mortal wound and you have 2 saves.
2 saves. Saved them both. Mortal. Saved it. Woo! That was lucky.
That was lucky. Flamekeeper. Does he do anything good? He's got 4 attacks, 3s, -1, 2. It's not bad. He's so cute. Look at the cute little Flamekeeper. 4s, 4s, no. 3s, -1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, everything hits. You take 1 mortal wound, and then you've got 3 saves, -1. 4 damage. 4 damage plus the mortal, so you got 5 ups.
Save 3, took 2, so 1 guy, and the next guy takes a wound.
I don't like that one bit.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound. Then 2 damage. 3 damage.
6. Saved it. Just kidding. 3 damage.
He gets to fight.
He hit ya. Oh wait, it's 1, not 2. He hit ya and he wounds ya.
Save it.
-1.
I don't save it. 6. I save
Oh! Okay.
it. You have 2 more Volkite Berserkers you can pile.
They're gonna fight ya. Why are they gonna fight ya? I don't know. 3s. 3s. Take a mortal and make 3 saves. Saved them all. 4 up to Shrug. Takes a wound and then he heals it immediately at the end of the combat.
Righto.
Do you have any command points left?
No.
Okay. I don't either. I lost 3 over here. No, I had 5. Because I had 11 shots into here, so I lost 2.
Okay.
So Volkites
I
are...
thought you said they were 8.
Volkites are 7, Hearthguard are 8.
Okay.
So I still can't fail though. Oh yes, I can on a 6. Okay, I'm good.
Sequitors are 7. So they're good.
Beautiful. That was a game.
We're gonna just score it up at this point, see where we're at.
Yeah.
Show you the score.
Yep. All right, we're back after the bottom of battle round 3. It was a crush. Michael almost missed his battle tactic, but I was out of command points and one of my Volkite Berserkers ran to Battle Shock, which is unfortunate. So he scored 5 points, right?
Still 5 points, yep. So it's currently 16 to 11.
16 to 11.
15 to 11.
15 to 11.
Yep.
Okay. 15 to 11 in your favor. I break ties.
Mm-hmm.
So
roll, let's see that rune. Oh,
roll the rune.
Okay, so I don't have to roll. I'm going to roll.
And it would have been a valiant attempt with a 5. Okay, well, we are going to snap off so I can have a quick think, and we'll show you what's going on. Welcome back, Wargamers. Did you think that we'd make it to the top of Battle Round 4? Well, here we are. Smack that like button if you're liking this game. So, what am I going to do for my battle tactic?
You were going to conquer that point right there, because all you have to do is step back onto it.
Yep, I'm just going to retreat onto it with some Volkites. That's what I'm going to do. So I will do Conquer.
Yep.
I will try to get a command point with my General.
Okay.
I get it.
I am going to Finest Hour with Bastion.
Okay, smart move. Finest Hour with Bastion. Can I get him with Gotrek? We're about to find out. Because you're going to negate my Ren, see?
Sure.
I'm going to have to punch a bunch of 6s through.
Yeah.
This is going to be an epic battle.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can kill Gotrek.
I don't think you can kill him, but I'm wondering, can you survive him,
He
right?
just keeps ducking under
Because a model that can survive Gotrek is worth every point, especially if it's only a 300-point model like Bastion is.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay, so my rune is going to be... My rune is going to be a Rune of Fury. Add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made with melee weapons. And then if I roll a 5 up right now, I also get to add 1 to the attacks. I don't. I am going to use my command point immediately, and we're going to try to rally those Hearthguard. Oh, come on, not 1/6. Okay. Do you have any other stuff, heroic action?
Nope.
Okay. Fastest hero phase in the West. We're going to go ahead and move, and we'll show you what we did.
I see that you fell these guys back.
So these guys fell back, and then what we realized is since I finished a move outside of 3 of the Annihilator, he is eligible for redeploy. So he moved himself 5 inches. Luckily, I was only 4 inches away when he redeployed, so I still have a 5-inch charge. But what he was doing basically is trying to get on this objective. I needed to retreat these 2 boys right here to get away from Bastion, because I'm still thinking about my grand strategy. I've got my unit of 3 pole axes, my my Flamekeeper still in combat, and then we've got Gotrek Gurnisson here, 3 inches away for a charge. The nice thing is there's no redeploy to get away from him because everything's in combat. So we're gonna do some throwing axes. Let's start over here into the Annihilator.
Looking good.
All right, 6 throwing axes into the Annihilator. 4s. 4s. 1. No rend.
Saved it.
Oh well, it's still fun to roll dice, right? I'm throwing axes at people, rolling dice, having fun. We're gonna do 4 into the Secateurs. All right, those 4 boys in combat are throwing axes at the Secateurs. 2 hit. 1 wound.
Oh, yep. Saved it.
Oh, just nonchalantly rolls a 6. I like that.
That was
okay.
a backhand 6. Too.
Why do I even throw the axes?
They did some mortals that one turn.
Yeah, they did 2 mortals. We're gonna charge Gotrek there in the backfield. He's gonna try to get in.
Get it. Oh no!
He's gonna re-roll it. I'll roll it again.
There we go. Jesus.
Oh my gosh! Come on, Gotrek.
Oh, my heart.
Scrolling snake eyes. Over here, we've got a 5-inch charge with the Rune Sun. He's got his stubby axes. He's got his -2 Ren, 3 axes. Getting ready to go at the Annihilator. What do we get? We get a 4, and he failed. But his Hearthguard. The Hearthguard still haven't done anything yet. So let's see what they've got. The Hearthguard have a 6. Can the Hearthguard do it? Ah!
Sure.
They get a 10.
Perfectly
okay.
fine.
Hearthguard go in.
Oh, and they will snip snap that guy.
10, 11 attacks. This is 2s and 3s because of the rune that I have
Okay.
Done. And I'm going to use my once per battle triumph that I've not used yet because I had 1955 to your 1995, and we'll also add 1 to wound roll. So we're on deuces and deuces.
Pretty good.
I was like, pole axes? No, they're not pole axes, they're broad axes. Okay, so you've got 7, -1.
Force.
You take 2 damage, so if you roll a 6, he survives. Oh, he's alive with a wound. I hate you.
That was so dumb.
Oh, I hate you. Okay, your turn. Who are you fighting with?
Gonna fight with Bastion.
Okay.
He has 4 wounds left, right?
He has 5 wounds left.
5 wounds left.
So it's impossible for you to kill him with Bastion.
Okay, so Bastion's gonna fight the poleaxe guys.
Smart move.
2 hits, 2 wounds, rend 2.
Goes through.
8 damage.
Now I need to roll like a god. Ah! I roll like a god. 3 wounds.
Yep. They're back down to 1 guy.
Nice.
Okay.
What are you going to do with your sequitors before I decide?
Oh, shields.
Shields? Okay.
Yep.
Let's fight with the poleaxe into the sequitors.
Okay.
This is 2s and 3s. Make 3 saves.
Failed 1. Failed. So 1 guy dies. He's going to explode onto your dude. Nope.
Okay, I am done. Your turn.
My Sequitur Prime is going to fight the 1 poleaxe.
Yes. Get that poleaxe. Everything hits.
1 wound and 1.
I failed it.
2 damage. He's gonna be alive. Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive. He's alive on 1 wound. Of course he's alive on 1 wound.
That's back to where he was turn 1.
Yep, that's math.
Okay, here we go.
Back to where he was after I ran into you like a silly, silly guy.
All right.
Flamekeeper into the...
Oh, you're really trying to... Yeah, I see what you're doing here.
Oh, this is at 6, by the way. Flamekeeper's got 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. So it's 2s and 3s.
Yep.
Make 2 saves, -1.
Kill them both.
4 damage.
He's dead. And he's going to explode onto your berserker, or your horse.
Poleaxe?
Nope. Didn't get him.
Really working that poleaxe. Up and down that pole axe. Okay. That was my activation.
Yep.
I am going to all-out defense, so I have a save.
Sure.
We'll get that later. Stand by.
3 hits.
Okay.
He only has 3 attacks. No,
Okay,
no,
so
he has 4 attacks. It's 3, 3, and 4.
Yep.
Yep, I did it right. Hup. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Run 2.
Hold my beer. I need a 6. Ah! I failed it. I take 3 damage. 4 up. And I shrug 1. So he takes down a berserker. Yeah, berserkers are chonk, dude. They're I'm digging them. I think that's my favorite thing of the day. All right, so this is the last battle of the combat phase. It's a great one. We've got Bastion and Gotrek. This is almost like a war game because we both purposely kind of took armies that weren't very good, and now they're gonna see if Gotrek can smack him. So, what do we got? 6 attacks.
All at defense.
Okay.
Here we go.
3s, 3s, rerolling everything. Okay. That's not good so far. And 3s, rerolling everything. Okay, 4 at -2.
Okay, 3 ups. Killed 1.
Okay, that's 3 damage.
4s.
Oh
Take 1 damage.
He's taking 1 damage. I need to do 7 more damage to kill him. This is insane. Okay. I get to pile in and fight again.
Okay.
So here we go. 3s and 3s. Okay, D6 mortals for 1.
Okay.
And then you've got 6 saves, -2.
3s. Failed 2.
6 damage, so you've got 7 damage. He survived Gotrek's double fight.
Yep. Took 3 damage.
Okay.
And then at the end of combat, he heals back to full.
He didn't kill anything.
He turned around and crushed 2 of the pole axes, remember?
Oh yeah, okay,
Yep.
so he's full health.
He's full health.
And have suffered 5. So we'll get to do it again.
Bastion, that's
just
a
a
moral
minute.
victory for me.
Yeah, so I guess I could have just re-rolled everything to go for mortals on 6s.
Suppose you could just finish.
But this is fun. So you've got another turn. You've only got 2 models left, but now it's just like a slugfest against Gotrek and the man Bastion. So let's turn off. Let's see how many points I scored, and we'll see you back on the hero cam.
All right, Wargamers, Fyreslayers just finished their turn. David, what'd you score?
I scored 6 points, miraculously. I have all 3 objectives, which nets me 4. 2 for the beta objectives and 2 for the alpha objective. And then I completed my battle tactic, which was Conquer, just walking onto this bad boy here. So that makes the score 17 to 15. And it's Michael's turn, bottom of battle round 4. Now, things are a little different right now because Michael's got a Grand Hammer and he's got Bastion left, and this is a pretty epic battle, so we thought we would just go ahead and get right down to the combat camp since hero phase is going to be short, and we're just going to play right through this turn. So, Michael, battle tactic?
There's not a battle tactic that I can complete this turn.
So just say monstrous action.
So
He's going to do monstrous takeover.
We'll do Slay the Warlord because I can't do Slay the Warlord, but I'll announce that I'm doing that one.
Okay.
So that'll be the one that I fail.
Sure, and then we've got a battle tactic. Or I'm sorry, heroic action, yes.
Heroic action will be to get an extra command point on a 4-up. He does.
Okay, I will attempt to also get a command point on my Rune Sun.
Okay.
I get it, and I'm going to immediately...
You don't want to Finest Hour with Gotrek?
Gotrek does not need to Finest Hour, man. If you kill him, dude, you win. You win. I will give you the game if you kill him. I am going to try to rally on these boys over here.
That's nice. But you got one?
Yeah, one more pickaxe.
Okay. So Lightning Fingers, he has 8 wounds, right?
Correct.
Okay. Looking for 6s. There's 3 mortals.
Not bad. 3 mortals into Gotrek on a 3-up. He shrugs 2, takes 1.
Okay.
Okay, he's half dead.
That's it. We're gonna go right into fighting.
He's like Marathi, but he costs $30 instead of $140. Thank you, GW.
I'm not going to all-out attack because I need to all-out defense.
Okay.
So I don't take that away because I'm going to all-out defense.
You're going to fight over there first.
But I am going to fight over here first.
Okay.
He's going to swing on this guy.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, and then I'll do 3 on him.
You're going to do 1 into him.
I'm actually going to do 2.
You're going to do 2 into him and 2 into Gotrek.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Here we go. So 2.
Okay. Who's this into?
This was in the little guy.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fine.
I knew that. Only 2. Only 2.
He wounds on 2, right?
Yep.
Only 2, it goes through. So only 8 damage.
Only
okay,
8
I'm going to roll 8 4-ups right here and just laugh at you. Yeah! Oh, wow. It was so close. Okay. He dies.
He dies. And then 2 into Mr. Gunderson. 1 hit.
Gurnisson.
Gurnisson. Mr.
Gotrek Gurnisson.
1 wound.
1 wound?
Yep. Rend 2.
I failed it.
1 damage now.
I failed it.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got him. He suffered 5 wounds. So this is 9 attacks, 2s and 3s. Okay, make 6 saves at -1.
4s.
Holy cow, he only took 4 damage.
6s. Super dead. And then he explodes. 1 mortal 2.
I failed it. 1 guy dies. Well, Gotrek's just going to fight you twice, so I'm just going to roll all the dice at the same time.
All out defense.
All out defense. So now you have a 3-up save.
Yes.
No, now you have a 4-up save.
Yes.
Okay. Frickin' finest hour, dude.
Finest hour saved him.
Okay. This is 3s and 3s, re-rolling everything.
Are you gonna fish for mortals this time?
I might.
Okay.
It depends on what it looks like.
Sure. You gonna fish for mortals this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna take half of those.
Because it's not fails, it's just re-roll.
Right. Okay. So you take 2d6 mortal wounds for 10. And then
10 mortals.
let's go to the wound rolls. And then you've got 7 saves at -2.
4 ups. 1, 2, oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fails.
15 damage,
Okay.
so he takes
25
damage. He only has 8 wounds, but boy, those 4-up wards.
He's dead.
He's
3,
dead.
6, 9. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna
All
try
right.
to explode.
Blow up into Gotrek. Maybe you can take him out at the same time. That would be sick.
So 3, 6, 9.
9, because he's Thunderstrike.
2.
Saved him.
All right, that's the tabling.
That's the tabling. That was a heck of a game. I was complaining like a little baby off camera in the first battle round because I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Stormcast are too strong, bro.
It turned out to be a pretty good game. So we're going to turn off, get everything all fixed up, and we'll be right back for the wrap up. All right, Wargamers, welcome back. That was a wild game. We made it through 4 full battle rounds. I did not think I would survive that long. 4th battle round.
Yep.
I was able to finish off the Stormcast force, and then I was able to score full points on the 5th battle round. So how many points did we end up with?
15 to 26 for the Fyreslayers.
Well, that was crazy.
Yep.
I did not ever suspect that was going to happen, but Gotrek made his way across the board.
Yep, and snip-snapped along the way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the end of the battle. We're going to go ahead and get into the wrap-up, but before we do, if you're new to the channel, please take time to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you know anybody else that's into Age of Sigmar content. And big shout out to Baron of Dice. We love rolling your dice. I love those Fyreslayer dice, even though I rolled lots of 1s and 2s this game.
I feel like I saw the rune quite a bit, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, fair enough.
Who's your MVP?
My MVP, I'm not going to give it to Gotrek. I'm going to give it to the pole axes.
Really?
Yeah, the pole axes, they made it all the way through the game after I made a very vital error of charging them into Bastion.
So MVP due to moral victory, not because of like what they actually
MVP
did?
being to super, just getting in there and putting up a good scrum and staying alive.
Okay.
Yeah, if you really want to give away an actual MVP, I guess I have to give it to Gotrek because he killed everything.
He killed everything, took in so much damage, and I did not, like this whole list is like, oh, I have big hammer, big multi-damage hammer, and you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, he was good. The Rune Sun was good too. That little guy is, I mean, he's got these tiny little axes.
Tiny axe.
Yeah, I'm going to give LVP to every single player throwing axes in my whole army. Those throwing axes are terrible. I feel bad for orc players who hit on 5s and 5s because 4s and 4s is bad enough.
4s and 4s, no rends is not good.
Yeah.
Still better than all death shooting combined. But
Yeah, I did, with the help of an Urgold rune, I was able to do a couple wounds with them, but yeah, they're not good. It's fun though, it's just fun to throw a handful of dice, like I throw axes at you. It's thematic, I like that. How about you? Who's your LVP today?
LVP goes to Vandus.
Yes,
he was supposed to like come in, take that flank and like be stout, and he did nothing and then failed his saves and then died.
And even just keeping him behind those 2 units of Sequidors just to continue buffing them with extra attacks would have been maybe even better. Yeah.
So that actually, it's my banner.
No, man, I'm gonna give MVP to your banner. I've never seen anybody charge a Knight Vexillor into combat. That was the first time I've ever seen it, and that was glorious.
I absolutely adore that model.
Yeah.
He was like the first one from the Dominion box that I painted, and I like spent so much time on him, and I'm really, really pleased with him, and then I've never put him on the table.
Well, the thing is like his healing thing is great if you have things that take damage, which Bastion doesn't, because he just heals himself to full health. And then a smart player is just going to delete one unit at a time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very situational whether you're going to get him back or not.
Well, and what he was supposed to res annihilators, and then I put both my annihilators on the other side of the map, and I was like,
yeah. And the other thing is, like, if you have a wounded model, you can heal the wounded model, but you can't heal the wounded model and res a model.
Right.
And you can't res models with a wounded model. So, I mean, you really have to, like, have models left, but have no models wounded.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's this really sketchy thing that might or might not happen.
I want to use him next to Krondus.
Yes. Because healing 3d3 is bomb
on Krondus would be really good. Yeah,
that would be pretty good.
MVP goes to Bastion for going toe-to-toe with
Gotrek.
Yep.
And you laughed at my first 2 attacks. My first 2 attacks I did
not care.
1 damage to you. No, I think I did like 4 and then you healed it all.
I healed it all. Yep,
yeah.
You did not care at all.
But you can't use Finest Hour every turn. So we were able to come back and we were able to get him. Just barely. I think I only did 25 damage.
Yeah, his back was so tired from carrying my whole army. Like,
yeah, we both had single models that literally did everything.
Now,
so
you have
really
some
fun.
more stuff that you're working on and painting for these guys, right? Like the Magmadroth's almost done?
You know, it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I didn't finish my Magmadroth, but I did already have Gotrek painted, and I have so many different lists that I have toyed around with putting them in, but this seemed the most thematic. And of note, in this book, you can actually take a command trait that allows you to give all Duardin benefits of the Urgold runes, which would have been kind of fun. But I wanted to take the one with the foot heroes just to make them a little bit chunkier. So next time I bring Gotrek and the Fyreslayers, I'm going to have more Hearthguard, and he's going to be able to do Urgold stuff.
Can you ally in just normal
dwarves? Yeah. So you could add 1/2 attack of dwarf units. I was thinking Iron Drakes because you have Iron Drakes, but the only Urgold rune that would benefit them is the movement one, and then the one where you do mortals on 6s to wound.
Yeah, but what's nice about the Iron Drakes is they bring something to your army that your army doesn't have, shooting.
Right, because Auric Hearthguard, which are my shooting, are absolutely terrible. I have 10 of them. I might paint them just to laugh and put them on the table in a non-competitive setting at some point. But
just their Iron Drakes, or not their Longbeards, would be better screens.
Yeah, they're probably cheaper too. What's
they
10
are.
Longbeards?
They were like 110 or 115.
So 10 Longbeards is 115. They're single wounded, but they have a 3-up save.
Their job's just to screen. Who cares?
Yeah, that would be great because taking all these Volkites is expensive, man. I mean,
that could be a really cool looking force too. Like having a mix
and we have dwarves, so you know maybe we'll mix in some cities dwarves and give them the ability to use Urgold runes as if they are part of the Fyreslayers army. That'd be
so cool.
Yeah. All right, so we're thinking of some plans. Next time I bring these guys, there's going to be a Rune Father on Magmadroth and an extra unit of 10 Berserkers. So it's just going to be like 180 wounds, lots of bodies on the board. And the Magmadroth has some fun tricks up its sleeve as well. He hits 3 times as hard as any foot hero does. So that's probably what we're going to do next. We got a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy, busy, busy.
Lots of stuff on the way. As soon as I finish painting Fyreslayers, it's on to Soulblight Gravelords. I've got a massive Soulblight Gravelords army. We're going to start with Blood Knights and Zombie Dragons. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to that.
We got Daughters. We got Night Haunt. We got all kinds of stuff on the way. So
Sylvanath are still in the box.
Sylvanath are still in the box. I got a Tzeentch army. I mean, you know, if you're still watching at this point, feel free to let us know what you want to see played. I am going to tell you that Soulblight Gravelords and Daughters of Cain are going to be hitting the channel first, though, because we're already working on them. All right, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next battle report, man.
See you guys for the next one.